Yeah, they've been pretty fortunate in the sense of being able to play Evil Geniuses twice. They played Astralis along the way. They got the revenge versus EG.
So a chance is what you're saying.
A chance, for sure.
We'll get into that once this pistol concludes, because it's going to be a fast one. Little pop out from both sides of connector. They go 1 and 1 on each end. Jabby holds on to the staircase. That opens up a nice little pocket for the rest of Heroic to push out from ramp, and then Stound's mid-play comes through. So, taking off some of the pressure, but it still exists back here by Ticket. And then we're going to get that late delayed push from Dupree. Bomb planter gets away with his life just barely. It's this jungle lurk. Oh, that was meant to go well. Dupree, you gotta get this. And he will. So it pushes it back to Jabby. 11 health, 1v2. Bomb to the left of triple. Nice clean headshot. Oh, make that both clean headshots.
Yo.
Careful now, though. Where there's one, there's more. Ooh, wow. They've kind of just punched the bee's hive. And then Spinks doubles back over to catch Katie. And Spinks, we got to talk about him as this game goes on.
Oh, he's about to have a round, so
maybe we'll talk about him right here, right now. Magus comes out from default. That one's going to go downwards. Oh, zywoo! Of course! Zywoo from the pocket!
not a reaction. No reaction.
Hello. Bonsoir. C'est moi. Zywoo.
Wow. You got to give it up to the kid. Was in the first half of the year.
Right.
Recency bias aside, he was one of the best riflers in the world in the first 6 months. Oh, this lurk, though. Oh, my God, it's down. And he can actually... He is making such good time right now. He can really think about this for a while.
All right. But with the footsteps, decides to pull the trigger, and therefore won't get anything further. Obviously tough. Apex starts to leave. You never know what he's going to go get off to.
Yeah. You know, Stound maybe wanted to wait a little bit more there, right? His team wasn't ready to hit B, and if that kill came down, if he waited a little longer, then Dupree might be in more jeopardy. But at least his smoke is going to come up soon. There's an opportunity here for Heroic.
Dupree slides out. Ooh, can't manage to keep Shush bound inside of the site. Zywoo slides out from market, does a bit more damage, finishes that. Bombs planted, and Cadian, critical headshot to pick up in that moment. But it's not just Stound who's going to lurk this round. No, sir. Jabby already, and he doesn't need to wait. You take that frag instantaneously, and you push Spinks to the 1v2. Half of Cadian dropped. Spinks' position unknown, but it's Mac 10 versus AKs, but okay. First one's hella clean, and then he taps that bomb, gets Jabby to come out and respond, tries to gun him down, but it's at that point that the gun betrays him, so the AKs make the difference. The B site changes up. Apex instead closer towards Arch. Zywoo scoped in on the windows. Clean kill versus Cadian. That's the Mac 10 dead. And Apex cuts off that cat play in Tessess. So Stound is going to have to come and take the place of that. They're still trying for this split. From 5 players down to 3, they go at it a second time. And unfortunately for Heroic, but fantastically for Vitality.
Crispy shot so far. Right place, right time as well. As you pointed out, shooting out of the window at the beginning of the round into actually rotating A to CT to maybe try to elicit a swing. But as soon as he didn't see any reaction from Heroic, decided to move it to the B site.
See how many he can claim from here. Keeps the gun barrel tucked in. Wants them to go beyond and almost given a chance to transfer that one upwards. Tessess, the next to fall as Dupree comes out wide. Spinks, his chance. And he does get more done, but Jabby still alive and kicking here.
Zywoo hasn't lost vision on this cross. They have to respect it. They go for it.
Miss shot. Ooh, critical turning point, maybe. They're left with such little HP that the cleanup should be easy. Cadian doesn't get that best of Zywoo. 8 seconds to play. Bomb site on fire, no chance.
The molly was nice. And I think when they were at their best, I think it was the, Masuda iteration of Vitality. I've always said that when I felt like their whole team was really bringing a lot of output. But even as a team and calling, it was the activity on CT side that signified them playing well.
So that maybe Stound can come through. It's a double peek both sides. Nice first trade. Tessess can't lose presence of mind, but he does lose half his health. Nice damage here versus Dupree. They're going to try to get him out, and they will. Flush him off that corner. Magus drawn back from Khan. Again, has to fight, but can't get more than one. Zywoo slides out, and they're about to round that corner. Not fast enough. Not that time. One player left in Apex, and it feels like heroic squeeze to A has worked out. Layers on that, orchestrated by Cadian, critical to come up connector to at least unravel the initial setups, and then the X factor is no kill from zywoo.
There was a massive amount of resistance inside a connector, so Vitality, they had the right idea about where to stop him from coming in, and so Heroic, with the toughest job to do, still pull it off, and that inspires confidence. That'll feel great. Also, chance here for zywoo to hold on for a second, but shush, that perfect first bullet accuracy. Also brought it on the entry on the other round they won.
Ooh, hold on, it's fast. Heroic gonna try to kick up the tempo.
Ow.
Dupree, just like last round, gonna body bag him on the exit. They do have 2 back sight. Nice early dink. It's gonna make things uncomfortable. Tess connects to Apex. Down comes out, knows that Dupree is pinned in this position, and a frag with his name on it. Dupree smothered by the shrapnel. But I like this. Nothing to lose. So much money in Vitality's back pockets. Go for it. Okay.
I guess they just, yeah, that was the only gift they could give Heroic that they might not be able to buy for themselves next round, but yeah, you're right. They should be trying to punish exits here, and yeah, Rifle's just straight up going for it.
Now into the AK.
No, you were right, and they were wrong. And I want that to be known.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Get back in there, zywoo. There it is.
He makes it look so easy.
He does for 17 and 4. He's clapping cheeks right now.
God.
Listen,
both hands.
Yeah. Well, Heroic, it felt like a little tilt coming in with just a straight-on rush B.
And the difficult task of Heroic holding off this commitment, because here it comes, 30 seconds. zywoo will have an open run towards connector, though, because Cadian's still removed, and Dupree wastes no time shredding the little that was left of Stown. Jabby also empty as he falls, and Tess gonna have to go God mode. So even though Tess gets a double, it's still gonna have to push Cadian into the clutch. Not comfortable, but... oh, so close to maybe denying that bomb. Problem is he sprints, so Spinks ready for that peek off Palace.
But does he find that timing window? Oh, and will it just be too late? There it is, the connector walk in.
At least the answer. Puts down a smoke to try and keep himself shrouded. Not too far off the lineup, and Dupree has just been pegged by a nade.
zywoo just intentions clear here. He could have gone catwalk to punish the window plate. Instead, he turns the corner on Cat to move forward with this exec. Showing their intentions now.
Can Spinks get over there? Yeah, he can take underpass, just leave. Problem is, again, right? Spinks' other entry, Dupree on half health. Stown. Oh, he catches Apex up inside connector, not ready for the fight. Pistol will not be a limitation, apparently. Man's now on an MP9. Stown misses the jump that could have maybe, if he's fast enough, caught this bomb jumping out from apartments, but instead, it's Vitality and Heroic going tit for tat, back and forth. 4 rounds in a row, no consecutive wins.
Yeah, but that's the thing that gets more expensive for the CT side.
Do they chance this?
He's close.
Kid on Stown. Cadian needs a clean one, and he picks that up, but he loses his teammate. Here it comes out of Cadian. A little bit of conviction. A fight back bench, not knowing where that second player was. Or GG go nuke, which is such an interesting part of this
Crazy
menu tonight.
Yeah.
Magisk gonna find both the players to his left side, and then, sure enough, dive. So be it. Give him a Mac 10. It's whoop.
That's Apex on 20.
What a day.
Yeah. 21.
Showcasing his tapping and spraying all in the same round. The fact that Apex has tied zywoo for kills. I would love to know. Some nerd go digging. We got the analyst desk up next. When's the last time Apex has gone
kills?
1 for 1 with zywoo?
Or more, or even more.
Or more.
Yeah.
You know, it's an anomaly. It's one of those things where sometimes I watch Apex and I just want to I just kind of want to just pat him on the back. Like, you know, I'm just saying, I had never heard about artificial intelligence until I also knew about zywoo. Is that a coincidence? Maybe.
Oh, he has a deagle too.
I like it. Apex, let's see what you got. Chance to go grab the guns. Down. Nice and easy. Remember, these are unarmored pistols. So, unfavored every step of the way. Apex. Come on now. Not gonna happen. Jabby cleans up. You fight every round.
Oh, that's free, isn't it?
Should be, and is. Apex continues his success. Stown staves off the first connector player, and with an excellent flash out of Cadian, just pins Apex to the side of that wall. We've got Heroic back with man advantage from a 4v5.
Yeah, we're not talking about a great half from basically anybody on Heroic after that 4 rounds, but in the second half, Stown has been making a lot of key plays.
Shush gets one at least. Traded back, so it's going to be a one-man difference, and Bomb can just go join Spinks. There was a point in this map where Stown was as far down that scoreboard as Shush.
Yeah, they've both been good on CT side.
You'd expect nothing less. This one.
This is an incredibly late underpass. If they clear this, I don't even... Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't believe he's here. Okay, Tessus comes back to check. And Magisk will just now save. See this angle getting used. It's very powerful.
Spinks versus Shush. That could be key. Tessus catches Apex first. Cadian's died elsewhere, but it's the Spinks pickup that puts all the pressure on Tessus. 8 seconds, and zywoo is going to take that head clean off. It's Jabby's turn. Stop that bomb! And as he runs out, he gets that first player, but nothing more. So sure enough, 9 rounds needed.
It's even more impressive. But still, you know, if there are individuals to talk about, it would probably be Stown, Katie, and Tessus. And we're looking at the improvements from Yavi towards the end of the year. My God.
Yeah. I mean, instrumental to their win at the fall finals. So don't sleep on him. He's here right now. Ready to fight deep garage, AK in hand. Ooh, gets the long fight. Doesn't pick up the kill, so we've still got the majority of Vitality fighting, and half of them crossed already. Considering there was no smokes up, they get down unpunished, and then zywoo catches Jabby's head. Oh my God.
That's that. Wow.
They've got a chance to bring it right back.
An even less likely result. We've got a good gun down here. 2 good guns left. HP, though, low for Stown. He's got a headshot angle.
This might have to be Shush to recover. He
They're going to boost
could
the
come
approach
down
or
vent.
swing by.
Oh! Okay.
Now they can camp the vent. They have enough players to wait this out. Shush doesn't even think about rotating down. What a shot. We have to point out it's Jabby. He's the guy who's inside big garage. I forget, is it Yabby or Jabby? Jabby do. I forget. I mean, I feel like I mean, I'm not Swedish, so I'm not going to know it's... be unable to say
You're not
J.
what now?
I'm not...
They don't follow through. They have effectively pushed Tessus back, but Jabby gets aggressive. Ooh, Magisk.
He showed himself, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah, first swing. Cadian, maybe the key point here. Knows they didn't cross outer into this position. Holding in secret. As the round goes on, Dupree waiting for an opportunity.
Tessus holding another passive angle, but this time from inside the B site. Cadian starts. Oh my Lord. Oh.
That's timing 101 right there. He waits just long enough to get out of secret.
So now, Stown on high alert of this flank through ramp, but he comes out worse for wear.
It's hard to get up the ladder. Are they going to force it?
Cadian versus Dupree. Oh, timing goes both ways.
Wow.
Cadian was holding that peak.
They got him.
Finishes off Stown from the ladder. Shush on top of Hut. That last line of defense inside the A site. And Tessus, who saw the first bit of skin, is now the only skin in the game for Heroic.
Dude, there were some good comms right there on that T attack. They were forced into a brand new situation, and they got out of that pit. That was really well done. And that's one thing that's been a prevalent kind of issue with Vitality, something that they've recognized, though, and they knew they were getting into, was calming the English. I think they expected it to be a little bit easier over time, but it still, they say, has resulted in a lot of rounds lost. But in this situation, I think they approached Stown by putting pressure by backing up through secret and then also going up the ladder at the same time and getting the...
Spinks, though. Ooh, that hurt.
Same angle here for Tessus. Oh, he really wants to get more damage. He's going to stay committed.
He's not alone.
Wow.
So honestly, go for it. You're already doing damage and picking up frags, too. And a little bit more on Magisk. Spinks' early damage could come back to haunt Vitality, and Cadian's close presence from secret all the way back to ramp. I love that. Bolster Tessus feels like it allows for him to go for a more confident play, and it pays off. Tessus delivers when Heroic absolutely need it.
Yeah, it looked uncomfortable. You're probably upset that as soon as he moved, he fell off his headshot angle, but with Cadian right behind him, he had free reign to just go for the fights. nothing more liberating than as a ramp player who you're expected to get 80 damage and fall away and have been told that you did a good job. Here, he got a lot more out of it.
Cadian gonna let that smoke fade on him. Jabby picks up the frag. Here comes that secret peek. Perfectly timed. Catches one, and then can't get any more. Magisk trying to claw it back. Cadian's close proximity in the corner gonna make the difference because now that bomb has to be picked up and they simply don't have time. No time. In fact, there's a player coming up ladder straight beneath Apex. Tesses just catches him off guard. A jump scare moment for Vitality where that bomb just can't get through because Case point. They're going to give Apex a little boost so that he can try to deal with control stairs, but Shush could just very much catch them off guard. Oh! Apex! What a shot! And that's an upgrade into the rifle, but zywoo then dies and drops that bomb. No clean kill out of Spinks. It's a recovery from Heroic, but so little health left. Dupree caught on the walkout. That is close, but no cigar.
Yeah. And a number of those frags that went through at the end could have totally turned the tides.
Oof.
The rotator out of vents. If he gets caught, then there's still a live wire with Dupree's lurk on the vent.
Ooh. The op does find its home, but Magisk opens up with first blood and then pounced. He just flew out from Squeaky on his own. He's got players behind him because he made so much space, but it's awkward for them. Interesting. But doors closed in Jabby's face as they get closer. They just shut off the doors. They've already done such a good dime of burning off some time. Apex going to be assaulted from both ends. Nice op shot out of Cadian. And Spinks is not enough to hold it. Time? I don't know, folks. It's going to be close to end the half. It's 8 to Vitality.
Wait.
And be another team to take a win off Heroic here on Nuke. zywoo, first at bat. But it's actually Apex to go with that deep, silo peek. He runs out of bullets, and Jabby trying to respond, but 11 health means he shouldn't be meant for this one. It is cleanliness from zywoo.
Yeah, he's just insatiable, man.
Succulent little headshots. Poor Jabby's not going to piece it together.
So much money made on those first few rounds. And zywoo with an opening kill. Whoa.
What did he wallbang?
I don't know. Maybe that was through the top of... Oh, it was outside.
The corner of Mini, maybe? Had to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. Unless the AI is learning. He's come back. Met by the flames. Magisk stuck around. And great call. Gets himself a second under pressure with Tesses, who's able to just fall off the railing. Cadian attempts to push in, but zywoo escapes the danger.
Yeah, good movement.
And all the while, Apex tucked into the back of the B sites, reveals himself. Careful now. Not the ideal fight for that A1S, but at least he's serving up a distraction. However, his closest rotate dies, and Cadian has found 2 headshots, which means secured bomb plant, or it could have been. But he comes off.
He gave him too much credit. No rotations here. Cadian, with the door open on control side, will come back, and maybe he wins this round off this peak. zywoo's waiting, but he doesn't overextend.
Oh! Tesses goes deep, 2v4.
Is that zywoo's smoke? Do they know he's here?
It is. He knows he was at least on that right side. Deagle's out, runs it wide. 2v4.
Wow. What?
Tesses not going to respect this, looking to exploit it instead. Rounds these corners. MP9 up at bat, finds the headshot, but no follow-up. Apex double kill. That comes in from heaven. Bomb on the ground, and a push out from Magisk. A creep out through smoke. This one comes up Vitality with absolute ease.
He's been such an unlikely hero.
Knows and raises the alarm. But they're going to double back so that they can split from Decon. No rush, but as that nade's being thrown, zywoo missed chance. Apex drawn out, in with another kill. zywoo traded back. Cadian, the one-man army. 2 kills already to his name. 3 kills already claimed. And a 4th could be had. Ooh. Oh my God! Cadian from start to finish with bomb. But here comes Dupree. Quietly, creeping, lurking. And Cadian saw a sliver. Oh my god! Oh my god! 1v5!
A monster on the B site today. And a clutch for the ages on a litany of them for this one player. What a shot, and then what a shot again. Holy hell.
Quick boost. Trying to make the most of that A1S, and it works wonderfully. Double kill back blue. Stown and Cadian dead in an instant, and now they don't know what else could have been invested.
Oh, there's a lurk here to take the op out on the ramp. There's going to be some weird rotations. Jabby has to be ready for everything, but right now, he's setting his team up. However, Magis is playing back of the box. They don't know he has the op in this position, but he's coming down.
Makes contact. Body blocked. Head popped. TessS able to get out. Shush sits inside vent, and they have done it. They've strung together the kills they needed to claw back a 3v5. Of course, not everybody well equipped, but it's the fact that Jabby went by unchecked and the confidence from Heroic to use him as the king of that lower bomb site.
Yeah, Jabby's lurk saves the day, and that's something that we've seen that has added so much dimension for Heroic in the last few months. Sometimes entire maps are based around his lurks. That's how often he's doing them on maps like Mirage. Normally, we didn't see that last time. But it's coming in a good moment. Not a liability.
Form. And Spinks with the jiggle could smoke them off. This could just buy time at least, but here comes the util out of the tees. And Shush, the only one to fall. TessS in attempt to push out, but oh no!
Team kill.
Stown shoots TessS in the back of the head. Apex, awkward fight on the ladder, gonna get punished. No chance at that. And zywoo relegated to heaven. Can't find an angle on the exit. They're gonna use that as an invitation to go downstairs.
Oh. Oh, Shush makes the play, man. Upgrade to the op, into op kill right after. The numbers mean nothing.
zywoo and Magisk, having shifted down the ramp, need to hold this off. Early damage, but no kill. So Heroic hold. Plenty of time to milk this moment, to close map 2, to push us into the next one. Zywoo trying to piece together something, goes through the windows.
Takes control, calls him out.
Jabby, though, back from lobby. Guess what? A is open. B is but a ruse. And while zywoo will give chase, it's another headshot out of Cadian. It's another round set up by Heroic. Masterclass in this second half to extend our series.
On top of clutches, X Factor moments, Jabby coming in with lurks, TessS playing well throughout.
Nothing, absolutely nothing to write home about for that one. Are on the brink of defeating everybody else in this group. Jabby, TessS, opening kills after Spinks found the 5v4, so it's a flurry out of Heroic on the ramp, and it's left Magisk waiting for the assault that doesn't seem to be coming his way. They double back, make sound on vents.
But these running rotations are hallmark to Heroic's gameplay. And Vitality know they're almost certainly going to leave one back and look for a lurk, but they still have to respect the fact that there's numbers here for the T side. Just affords TessS a tiny bit of space, and oh, he gets shut down. And they're actually halfway back. So ready to full commit over to the A site, but it's still up numbers. Vitality switch to Danish. Just gonna do pre-leftover.
At least in this lull, though.
On Nuke, we needed to see more responsible play out of Magisk. We didn't get that. Definitely struggled on the both halves. If you made up for it here, that's all that would matter.
Boy. Get up cross. Bomb will be planted. Shush. Ooh, looks like maybe Dupree's got him honed in. They deal with the short player. Great start. Magic's still up top. His teammate takes a dink, but honestly, barely any damage there because it comes through the edge of the wall, so really just chipped away. And now Shush, I wonder, stuck in the open here, desperate for impact. And the CTs, oh, they come through with the retake and the time. Important pistol pickup.
Absolutely, and again, in the round.
Spinks up here early. He gets highlights from this position. There's one. Some follow-up damage, and Magisk not too far away. Slide by out from Tesses, recovers a little. AK in his paws. Cadian looks to join him. Ooh, but dupreeh gonna go ahead and take back that control. Cadian swaps to the Deagle. His presence is known, and dupreeh wants nothing to do with him just yet. Apex softened up. Cadian wastes no time closing that distance. dupreeh has to worry about construction, but he also has his head on a swivel, so Vitality, with 3 up, find a third. Ooh, Tesses hears him, has lost track of him, and zywoo will get killed. Even with Tesses sitting on about 60 health, it's just 1 bullet out of zywoo. Sjuush finds the lurk through middle, could go over top construction, and if they transition this back to the B hit, it's going to have been banked on by Sjuush. But all the while, Spinks gets aggressive over towards short, drops bomb. There is another T, but with that player over towards B, it's gonna leave them wondering where and how he brings this back.
Oh, they had an interesting situation, but it looks like they were going to commit A no matter what. So at least Sjuush would have denied any retake potential, potentially killed everybody on exit if they tried to save, forced them into bad fights, but ultimately the A attack just goes down. And that nade is amazing.
Thick on the damage, but Apex still rounds the corner to his own demise. zywoo's tucked along yellow. Stound's dead, Sjuush follows suit, and there comes the split around the other side. Short player comes through. Low HP for the remaining 2, however, and dupreeh's gonna test the waters. Presses out. Oh, he comes off. No plant, no round, and a potential hard reset.
Oh. And fair play to Cadian. dupreeh could have swung on him in this last moment and just denied it. So he gave him some respect to get off the plant. Played it composed, called out the fake plant.
See what Apex and Magisk can muster.
It's gonna work. Oh, it is.
Oh, he didn't clear it.
Wow.
That's a free AK given over to Spinks. Interesting turn of events, and Magisk is looking to go deep. We've got 2 players watching the flank, 2 right side. Nice distraction, and a good amount of damage on top. That short peek out of Apex nets a kill and gives Magisk an excellent chance to keep that man advantage well and truly alive. They lose their ability.
Whoa.
zywoo barely alive. Sjuush also down low, just like Cadian, so they know where that other one is, but they don't know about Spinks, and he gets dangerously closer. Rounds the corners of ramp.
Yeah, he makes the wrong call in the rotation, though, both off on short, but now it's info gained.
Expectant of a push, Cadian leans back. Op shot off the mark, zywoo on the bomb site, low HP, has to be Spinks. He falls away, and even then, Sjuush survives, but the pistol comes out. Time's ticking, he's going outwards and going downwards. Apex tries to smoke them away from short, will die, and then Magisk activates off the top of Crane. Spinks creeps deep. I would stay tucked. They're running over. He's gone unnoticed, and sure enough, Deagle to the back of the head. Jabby over top, the second victim of Spinks. There's 1 kit, it's on Magisk. There's low health on 2 already. Cadian from the top of the site sprays into just the 1. It's not enough, it's close. All 3 players nearly dead, but Vitality with lesser weapons pull off a 7th. Tesses, ooh, nice Apex, reserved. Leans back, hangs on, Magisk with, again, a little bit of impact inside mid, but the creep up from Sjuush, ooh, that could have been a great chance for Heroic to take it back. This will be Vitality on the brink of the double digits, something that so many teams failed to do versus Heroic on Vertigo. And now, if they can manage to start off that second half with a nice clean pistol, we're talking 10 to Vitality. Or another robbery from Cadian himself. He plays the audio cue and doubles back. 14 HP, but zywoo has to bite on that rotation. In fact, both CTs go. Trickery is afoot. If he wastes too much time, they come back.
Yeah, he had to give it a shot. He doesn't have utility. And from the way the map looks, of course, I'm sure he wishes he had some. But the bomb's about to get planted with them extremely far away. This is kind of nuts.
Both players have kits. Cadian's on 14 health.
Bomb planted good for short. Not so much the ramp, but it gives him a way to play this.
Is he going to get weird?
In a typical fashion. He has to do something weird.
Well, this is definitely that
One
problem.
guy makes a mistake, it's possible, but they're splitting right now.
It's just the fact that dupreeh has the advantage if he comes from short or ramp. And then if dupreeh manages to somehow flub this and die, he's still got zywoo in the play, and zywoo's making sound, so Cadian's watching that direction. He sees him, and sometimes the jester, sometimes the clown.
Then we look back on Nuke and remember that Heroic brought it back
They've come back.
from a dire
They've come back.
situation.
They could have left. Every single player here could have saved.
They keep going 1 for 1, I guess it's worth it, but
They're gonna test the waters and then just retreat with 2. Here comes Apex on the chase. Dies.
just the way it goes. Oh, another big kill from Magisk. And if he's a two-way player, well, maybe there's hope for them.
They hear that. Shush knows he's pinned against the wall, but could still fight. TSS traded out towards short, and that bit of a gap from Shush, even more damage. The fact he gets away with a kill and all that versus Magisk, when at one point he's stuck inside the fire with 3 guns blaring at him. It's down. Yeah, even with the advantage on the Shadow, dupreeh's too ready for it. I mean, it makes sense. Shush used that position with the USP last round to get that exact same kill.
Yeah. Some of those things you're always supposed to do don't seem to always work anymore. Kadian gets into a good spot here.
Gave him time to get into this position. First shot's clean, second off the mark, but the nade, that would end Magisk. Ooh, he gets away with 13, dives in. Kadian, gunned down by Magisk. Now they gotta go for the plant. There's 6 seconds. Shush, he knows his hands are busy. That smoke on zywoo gives him cover. And a great chance for Shush to close. Health advantage zywoo. And he leans back to the quad. Unbeknownst to zywoo, where has Shush got off to? Smoke fades, vision's up, limited options. Shush concerned, zywoo as well. He's thinking maybe top of stairs, but he figures out that last fight and keeps Vitality's success story rolling.
Yeah, that was Vitality. Say all that. They're still 3 rounds away.
That they are. Ooh, nice one from Spinks. TSS knows he has them pinned in the corner. Frag could find damage, but instead it's TSS that gets shredded for half his health. Kadian, quick, onto the flank. Spinks turns around, can't stop it. And now they've got them just corralled here. Lambs to slaughter.
Who stuck in with who?
How it's supposed to be. zywoo. They tried to get aggressive. They tried to push around the crane. I mean, they had them pinned in. Kadian could have just kept that flank secured. They could have sat on site. Instead, they take an initiative, and they could have just rewarded the golden ticket to Vitality. 14 off the back of this if they close 3v2.
Man, they made an interesting stylistic decision here. They don't go and get the guns. And Heroic, there could be an incentive to believe, well, why don't we stack the A site? They've got guns here. They're probably going to grab. It's likely going to be 1 player in this spot. But right now, 2 Deagles. This could get chewed down by Kadian. He doesn't know the opportunity at hand, but it is right before him.
Timing's working out. Oh, Lord. Oh, no, Kadian. Looked like he was about to round that corner. Could have found them when backs turned, but Magisk makes sure to play the left side of Tetris. And zywoo. There are very critical games across 2022 on Vertigo that zywoo made the difference in. Versus OG at the Rio Major, kept their dreams alive. And right here, right now, he shuts down the double.
Yeah, they're on the doorstep, man. They're actually making it happen on this round of all rounds because of this spray right here.
No
They were
trade.
stuck in there, but they just ripped that Chinese finger trap open.
Nice! Let's go!
They didn't play that delicate.
But maybe better safe than sorry. Kadian, the only line of defense at this A site, finds the headshot onto Magisk. Overkill to shut them down, but here comes Spinks. Oh, he gets dinked, but still survives the challenge in from Stown. They double back again. Deep position from Shush. An upgrade into the AK. Continuation spray is good for the damage, and now Spinks, he becomes that cutter. Block them off from mid. Let zywoo get in with that bomb. Push him into the clutch. 15 on the line. Doesn't plant. He goes for kills instead. Ooh. Soul-shattering zywoo. And a critical mid-lurk from Spinks. Without that, there is no rock back from Cadian's kill on A. Falling. Vitality. Just get through the little remnants of Heroic. That's all that's left. He rounds the corner, full of conviction, full of certainty. And Heroic, full of bullets. Jabby dead in an instant. The top of Group A. Team Vitality, spring finals about to be locked in. No showdown for Vitality. At the very least, a second chance Heroic, but you've got this entire camp. Finally, success for Vitality.